So here is our third passage, which talks about French philosopher and historian Michel Foucault. And they say that, okay, he was not exactly a political philosopher, but his philosophy was informed intellectual history, so it can be kind of considered in the political philosophy as well. So this was the central point made here, that one of Foucault's aims was to undermine the notion that modern political liberalism and its characteristic institutions resulted in greater freedom. So he said, no, even they do not free you. Liberalism is everybody is equal, everybody has that power. But then he says that no, that is not the case. And this is the paragraph where he goes on to describe it, why and how. And then his take on political status quo and whether you should whether one political regime is superior or not is stated in the paragraph, and eventually these ideas gave rise to political postmodernism, and the next paragraph of course goes ahead and talks about postmodernism in detail. So let's dive into our questions. Question number 9, which one of the following statements, if false, could be seen as contradicting the fact? So in other words, if true could be seen as consistent with the facts, in sync with the facts. So that will help us evaluate the answer choices as it is instead of taking their opposites. So modern political liberalism succeeded in liberating people from oppressive regimes. False. Second paragraph, they do not make us truly free. Foucault was not a political theorist in the classical mold. True, that is stated in the first paragraph. C, they revived, no, they gave rise to postmodernism. No such thing existed earlier. So false. Characterized by strong belief. Foucault did not believe in political liberalism, he criticized it. So anything that came out of his theories would also not believe in political liberalism. So this is also false. And therefore, which one of the four is consistent? B. So B should be our answer for question number 9. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Which of the following can be regarded as false? So let us see. Political liberalism gave rise to modern bureaucracies that are outwardly humane, actually quite tyrannical. Hey, this is true. It is found in the third paragraph. Political liberalism has not defined behaviors that are considered valid. They have not defined it. No, they have. Things that they deem favorable, they are called normal, acceptable. That is how the tyranny spreads. So third paragraph will tell you that this is false. Foucault rejected any particular ethical standards for societies to adhere to. True. Foucault was not in favor of any type of political amendments for societies. Yes, the third last paragraph says this rather explicitly, and thus B is false and should therefore be our answer to question number 10. Here is the next one. What is the main essence of the passage? It is supportive of Foucault's theories. It tells us the theories. Whether the author supports it or not is not cited, and for that matter we can also eliminate D for the same reason. See, author is neutral. He is telling you about his theories. He is not siding with it. So A and D gone, B versus C. It gives Foucault's views and subsequently refutes them. Well, there is no refusal that is given, no rebuttal, no refuting to be found. C, it describes Foucault's political philosophy and its aftermath. Slight problem with the tone. Aftermath somehow makes it negative, but the tone was not negative. But other than that, everything else is fine with C. And because the other three options anyway have bigger problems, we should not hesitate in choosing C or marking C as our answer. So that's question number 11, answer C. Here is 12th. Which one of the following statements would be an accurate inference from Foucault's reasoning? Which one of these can we infer or conclude? Let us start. How about A? With regard to political systems, Foucault felt it was best to maintain the existing state of affairs. No, the third paragraph tells us that he was against the status quo. So this is actually false. B. Foucault accepted the existing moral standards, rational behavior. No, he did not accept, he actually went on to reject those. So false. He advocated political change. No, he thought that no, the moment you prefer one political regime over the other, it becomes a problem. Every sort of rational way of proving your point fine is also a form of oppression. So therefore this is something also that's inconsistent. We cannot really conclude this. So I think, but in this case I can actually say it is can't say, it does not directly contradict. D. Foucault questioned the very notion of rationality and morality. Yes, he questioned those things. Third paragraph. In fact, all the four can actually be labeled on the basis of the information from the fourth paragraph. D is true, and that is why our answer to question number 12 should be option D. So there you go. That takes care of our passage number 3.